Okay, so I guess we can start
Okay.
like the actual thing. So I'm gonna open up the version one. Should we do?
Version 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm sharing screen, should I submit them or?
I think so. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I can send in the
you could.
recording, and then you send in the code.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll. Okay, I have this thing here, so I guess
Are you using Microsoft?
Microsoft what?
Like for now, you're using it, right?
You mean this
You
thing?
can just do Windows print screen, right?
Windows print screen. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
or-
And then where would that go once I capture it? You know.
You
It
can
like
try
copies it.
now to
You can
see
also
like
just use
where it
snipping
goes.
tools.
What is that?
It's okay. You can just do the snap and sketch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's use this. Let's lower it. Okay, version 1.
hmm
Introduction to Dr. Racket. Right, start.
What version of Racket did you guys install?
I just used the link that he provided.
Right, and just click the big blue button.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine looks different. I'm trying to figure.
Right. Can you guys see okay?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
I'm following also on my own.
Oh, okay.
If you want your full screen to be just the Racket, that's fine too.
Oh. Okay, I figured it out.
Okay, 5 questions.
Okay, question 1. Consider the codes below for the function move items from last week's lab. We call that move item, given an atom, the list parameters, and then add the atom. We'll delete all atoms or return with atom, type in codes and use tools to technically look at the rows and specials.
Okay,
Okay,
so I
we're
just copied
fixing
this
this.
over.
Cool. That. Yeah, let's do that. Do we need the hashtag lang racket thing at the beginning?
I believe so.
Okay. I need to fucking split the screen between y'all. Okay, I got it. Okay. Let's see. Are these syntax errors or logic errors? Does it say? I don't think so.
Okay.
What is the example explaining?
For example,
Item. I don't get the example. Oh well. For this function.
same.
Well, the first one obviously is the case condition. Is that what it's called? So if the list is empty, return nothing. And then
Oh, so he wants us to use the step through, I guess,
Step through what?
to find what the error is,
Oh,
if
I
there
guess
is an
so. I
error.
don't know.
Is it not supposed to return this? He constructs a list.
Oh, is that what that is? That makes sense. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, do you want to like plug the numbers in? Oh, I forgot to change my language to Steam. Whoops.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, you got that error too.
Are we supposed to use the
That's
example?
what I'm wondering. Because it says example.
I feel like there's syntax errors in the example because there's a weird number of parentheses going on.
Hmm.
Um, no, there aren't. It should be
I
fine.
don't think so, because I don't get what the arrow is supposed to do either. No.
It feels like. Let's try that. Or I'll try that.
I got that too. Hmm.
I don't really understand. Does the question want us to change or like identify what's wrong with this so that this returns the right thing?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I think it says that we have to use bracket to debug the code,
Mhm.
and then we have to show our fixed codes that return the correct result. So we have to fix it too.
Okay.
So it's purposely made wrong, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
What do we do with the example though? Is that like a part of the code? Do we have to debug the example part too?
So I think that should be in main, shouldn't it be? Or can we just call remove item and
We
things like
need a
that?
function call, you're right. I guess we can just write our own function call. Or main.
I actually don't know.
So all right. Why don't we try to use the debugger?
Like doing step, right?
Yeah, step throughs, or I forget how to. There's like a way to. Um, okay, this goes onto the stack. Or which this.
Mhm. So it calls remove item. Okay.
Calls cons.
So
Oh. Okay, so I guess there's a faulty pair of parentheses. Not a procedure. So it fails on this thing. And not like this. Move item. This would be the parameter, first parameter. This would be the list. Bracket cons. Because what I'm thinking is what the arguments for cons can be what? It has to be like items, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a list, no?
Yeah.
What does
So I'm
cons
wondering
do again?
if it doesn't recognize this as a list for some reason.
Oh.
Or I have no idea if that's what's causing it to be weird. Let's try that. Expected a procedure that can be applied to arguments. Even one.
What does cons do exactly?
Accepts any two values, not just a list for the second argument. When the second argument is not empty, prints in a special way. The two values joined with cons are printed between with a dot.
Why do we need cons at all?
Yeah, do we need cons?
That's what I'm wondering too. Oh, something happened.
Hmm.
All I did was add the list literal in front of the second
Oh,
argument.
that makes.
I guess
Oh,
because
so
cons,
now we have two elements. You're right.
yeah, it was doing something
That
weird
makes so much more
before.
sense. Okay. So now we just
Okay,
need the next.
so I guess it was missing that for one thing. Wait, do I have to screenshot? Type in
So
debug any. Show that your fixed code returns the correct result. So I guess I'll screenshot like this debugging window when we're done,
mhm,
and then the finished code as a file.
mhm.
Um,
So
so
what does it return then?
so I guess we'll keep stepping through.
Mm.
Or should we just try running it?
Let's
What's
just
that?
Yeah,
run
try
it if you
running
run
it.
it. We just could.
How do you
Run it
exit
like
this?
that operator.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We're on the same step. Okay, so this is the next bug, I guess. The expected number of arguments does not match the number expected. We only give one argument. Why is it pointing at columns?
Oh, because it's calling remove item here, but remove item has an atom in the list
Oh,
as
I see.
parameters. So this is the
That is
list.
so cool how it like does that. Okay.
So we need the atom, right? Or do we need what is CDR? CD.
I think it
CDR is
removes.
like everything but the first element.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it's recursive. It does it again with the next ones.
Oh, the CDR list. Wait.
Yeah, would it just return CDR list?
Well, if you call remove item, shouldn't it like have an atom as well? It's only giving CDR list. It's missing one more.
Right, so I'm saying, would we just get rid of remove item here? Because the recursive call is here and here. I'm just trying to think because this condition is if it finds if the
Atom is
atom
equal
is
to
equal
the
to the
first.
current element.
I
Yeah.
fixed this error. So you see where on the second line was like list question mark blah blah blah. I saw the cons and cons needs two elements, right? So I put another parenthesis after atom, like remove item, atom, and a parenthesis, so it has two elements.
Where?
On that
There.
line, go to the right until you get to atom, and put a
Yeah,
closing
that one.
parenthesis right there.
Mm-hmm.
Around atom?
Just to enclose remove item atom into two parentheses. So like at the end of atom, put the other. Yeah, delete
Parentheses,
the
yeah.
first one.
Like that? Okay.
We don't need the beginning of atom. Parentheses.
Oh, just
There you
one.
go.
Okay.
I think that was another error.
So
So now there's
it's
two
missing
elements. There's remove
some.
item atom, which is
Oh,
recursiveness, and the first element of the list.
okay. So some of these like errors is just missing specifically parentheses
It
then.
looks
Yeah.
like it, yeah. When I
Okay.
ran that, I got another error. Else not allowed in blah blah blah.
Unexpected.
Not allowed as an expression.
Do we
Is that really
actually need
okay?
this parenthesis though?
Oh, I mean, maybe not.
I think it's calling remove item with this parameter and then this
That's the list that it was sending.
the current
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I have no idea. It's trying to confuse me a little bit. So on this line, either we have to add something or we have to get rid of the function call for remove item. And it would just return the remainder of the list. Because what I'm thinking is if the atom is, or if the current element of the list is equal to atom, then we want to get rid of that, right? So
Yeah.
wouldn't this kind of be a second base case, or I'm just gonna try it. This one,
Is it saying that because remove item needs two things? It needs the list and it needs the atom.
yeah.
So maybe we
Yeah.
can add atom right there.
Put back the remove item maybe, and then send atom in it. Again, yeah.
Like that. I guess this is the same thing here.
Yeah, I just put atom in front of the CDR part, so it's like the same. Oh shit!
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice! Let's go!
So it was
What it
just
says on the quiz.
so it was just like missing atoms and parentheses, I
I'm so
guess.
glad that worked. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like it's just missing a bunch of the
Like
parameters in
random
it.
little things.
Like syntax and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
one.
cool.
How many
Go
parentheses is that?
fucking
1,
team.
2. Okay, yeah. No, that just you're good. That's good.
He needs the file too with it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So does Control Save work with this? It does.
Mhm. Dang, you're so what do you call this? Organized. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. My files are all over the place on me.
Did he say what this would be called?
It doesn't.
No,
It just
okay.
do like question 1 or something. That's what I did in the last lab.
Dot scheme.
Mhm. Yeah, that's good. Does the snip and sketch automatically save it for you too?
It does not.
Oh,
So I guess that's a little bit annoying. I'll have to figure out how to do that other thing
okay.
with the print screen because this is a little more annoying.
No, actually, that's so much better because my print screen, I have to send it through my own Discord and stuff.
Oh,
Like, yeah, because it's just like a copy paste thing. It doesn't automatically save it for you too. It works pretty well. Start using that.
or wait, I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to do that.
Yeah.
On to question 2.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Right.
Consider this code. Oh, it's the same thing. Debug and whatever.
Oh,
Is all of it debugging?
wait, can I just copy paste it from here?
I think you can. You
Oh,
can try.
wow. I should have just done that before.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you're not copy pasting it, but I'll let you be.
I didn't even, yeah, I wasn't
Did
even
you
thinking about
type
it.
it?
There you go.
No.
I did type it the other time. Was not thinking.
Okay. Well, that's funny, I guess. Oh God.
Traffic light.
Uh,
Type the codes. Sure. Okay, this doesn't look as bad as the other one though.
Yeah. The other one had so many parentheses, it was a little bit like jarring.
Yeah. Then the test we're
Can
trying
you
to
try
get
running it, Caleb?
Sorry?
Can you try running it? I want to see if you're getting the same thing I'm getting.
Oh, just run it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just nothing.
Oh,
Okay, cool. I got
ran
the
out of
same.
memory. Okay.
Like, do I want to increase ran out of memory? What? What do you mean?
I guess maybe that's
Wait.
part of what we're trying to solve.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Alright.
Because if we do the step through,
Oh, maybe so. There must be a problem with the recursiveness then. Maybe it's like
yeah,
a infinite loop or something.
yeah, something is going on.
Okay.
So it's called traffic light blue. Goes
Yeah.
through condition
So let's-
false.
I'm gonna run through the logic on paper.
What's happening?
Dude, it's like
Oh, it's just running. It's
over
because there's
and
no
over again.
conditional.
Yeah, it's infinite.
Ow! Look at that.
So
Like
it
this
would.
case?
Because recursive functions are meant to have a base case, but there's no base case in there.
Perfect.
And it should only
So
be
what is it
called
supposed to be?
like in the second, third, or fourth,
It's yellow.
but not in the first. So it keeps calling traffic light and traffic light and traffic light again. But
Does this even need to be recursive?
Yeah, I was about to say this doesn't.
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think you
you
can
just
just
need to like say
compare the
If
strings.
color
Yeah.
equals
right.
green.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do that then.
How do you compare strings is the question. Hold on then.
Equals equals.
Compare
Equal
string
signs never failed me.
bracket.
Let's see.
Wasn't this in the notes?
Really, actually, not that.
It was something like string question mark and then less than or something like that.
Let me see.
Or wait, I have the notes open. Sort, apply. Okay, maybe not.
So I'm trying
I got
to
it.
see how they use
It's
string
equal
list.
question mark.
String equals question mark.
Oh,
Not
at the
like
beginning.
equals question mark space color space green.
Oh, so just the equal sign.
No. I'll put it in the chat. Let me just copy it from my code, to be honest.
Wait, do Discord.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
shit,
Oh.
you're right.
I think that works too. That's fine. If it's just one line. Caleb doesn't need to
That's just like
format
the
it.
green line, I guess. Yeah, and then we just do that for all the other colors and we're good. Oh.
Mhm. There you go.
Oh, okay,
Change
I
it to
see.
yellow. Yeah.
Oh god, my tattoo is like peeling skin. It's so weird.
Did you take off the plastic wrap already?
I got to take it off today. Oh, it's so satisfying. Have you ever gotten a tattoo?
Me, yeah, I have two. I have one on
Okay.
my ab and my thigh.
Literally, you said one of your abs?
Yeah, one on my ab and one on my thigh.
That sounds really painful. I could never.
Oh,
I
it's
just
not. It's not
love the
bad.
feeling of peeling off the wrap. I know it's supposed to hurt, but it's literally the best part. Like, yes, I paid
I like doing
$300
it in the shower.
off. Yeah, I do it in the shower.
And on my first one, I made the wrong act of taking it off like dry. It hurt so bad. I was like, what am I doing?
God, yeah.
But I didn't know what I was doing, so it's fine. First one.
Oh, yeah.
I think if I get a rib, it'll probably hurt. But
Ribs. Oh my god.
I want a rib one.
Other than like fingers.
I have a friend who has a bunch on her hands.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Respect.
what are you doing, man? Like, that's crazy.
Like I got my upper thigh and I was fucking like in tears. Like hands, no.
Really? Yeah, I got one on my upper thigh, like close to my waist. It's pretty.
It was my
It was
first
pretty
one, so
big.
I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, because it felt like she was fucking tattooing like my crotch. Because I don't know the nerve endings. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So,
Yeah, if it's closer to the bone, then it'll be a bit of a
Anyways, okay,
pain.
let's Where
There you go.
is
Clone
question 3?
37. Number.
Jeez,
Didn't we do this like last
Ooh,
lab?
this looks fun. We get to make a function together. Okay.
Right?
So it's just a recursive thing, probably, right? Would it be recursive?
Oh, actually, yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
parameters and returns a list with a cloned n times.
Because we can just do a recursive function that runs n times, right? In the base case
Exactly.
would just be like
That actually
n.
that actually makes sense. So do conditional base case would be like 0.
If n equals 0.
Yeah.
Return was
Empty list.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you add into a list?
That's what I'm wondering. I forgot how to add items in a recursive list. This was
Reading the
last
old
week.
notes. Hold on. Let me pull up the old notes.
I think it's 2 equals science, Caleb. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry. Oh, two.
I think so.
I won.
I'm
I
not
think it's
Okay.
sure
If
actually.
it's not,
We'll
then
find out.
you know
It's fine.
you can just look it later.
But yeah, so return empty case, and then the next part would be to add it to the
Empty
list,
list.
right? Okay. Um, let's try to look through the notes.
Dang, we're in week 4 already. That's
I
crazy.
know, right? I was like, damn, okay.
We're a
I was
quarter
surprised.
way into the semester.
Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. That's kind of relieving to hear. It's been a little stressful.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's not still the beginning. Ugh, to water my plants. I'm gonna do that after.
Um,
Oh, wait. Maybe, do we need 3 per random? No, never mind.
so is this the else right here?
Yeah, I think so.
Um,
Yeah, so else add to MD.
Oh, it's cons?
or we can use like cons or append or whichever one of those ends up
Yeah.
working, I
You're
guess.
right.
Well, I don't know which one it is. Cons,
So con
I'd
would be
say
N
N?
and clone again with N minus 1.
Right. It would,
Ah!
yeah, A, right?
Or wait, which one's which? Is A the number or
I
is
think you
A
have the
the
right
number
idea
of
where it's like
numbers?
A and then you call clone again.
Oh,
with
cloned N times. Okay, I see.
A and then what? N minus one.
A minus. Oh, wait.
Yeah, N
Sorry, my
minus
bad.
1.
N minus 1. Correct.
Okay,
Hopefully this works.
I think so.
Or we'll just try it out.
Wait. Do the clone
Oh,
37.
we need the
Yeah.
main. There we go.
Else is no expression.
Do we just wait? I got that last time too. Why did I do that?
Huh.
Try removing the parentheses in front of and around it. Yeah.
That might be it. Yeah.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Breezy
1,
through
2,
this
3,
lab. We still have an hour left, and
4,
we.
5, 6, 7. And I think he said, "Do you want 2 examples?"
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So
You can
let's do
do what?
6 and
5,
9.
3? No, 6 and 9. Sounds good to
Sorry,
me.
first numbers I
There we
came to
go.
mind. Yay! Good job.
Amazing. That's good.
Oh, we're flying through this one. Okay.
I mean, he did say this was an easier one.
Yeah.
So.
He
I
did.
would
Yeah, I
assume
didn't believe him, to be fair, but
that.
maybe he doesn't lie. I actually really like the way you set up this asynchronous class. Usually I hate asynchronous classes, but this has been fun.
I think it's like the less work I've ever done for a
Mhm.
class. Like one thing a week, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's just good.
I'm
It's
actually
nice that I
learning
can
a lot though.
pace
so-
myself with my studying. Like I just do like a page of the notes a day or so. And then by
That's
the
pretty
time I
good.
get here, it's like, okay, I read the notes and now we get to lab and then it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, question 4. Okay. Takes in. Oh, we get to flatten the lists. Okay. I didn't understand anything about currying. I know it's supposed to like spread the list out, but that's it.
Oh, we're using currying for this?
I think so. Takes in a list. And then
Mm,
oh wait. Never mind. No, we're not. I read the question wrong. Each element replicated. Ah, okay. I see. That's basically like what we just did. Just
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
just weirder.
Oh, so I
Cool.
think it's like mapping, right?
Oh,
Let
you
me see.
beautiful
It's like
genius,
function
Caleb.
mapping. We'll
Yes.
just use the one from
Yeah, you
before.
would just map each element of the list to the function.
Mm,
And
yeah,
then, con them together, I guess. Oh, this sounds so bright.
just copy the condition. Yeah.
Okay.
I hate this time of day because the sun reflects off of all the cars in the parking lot and right into my eyes. It's horrible.
Wait, okay. We'll just put that here.
Yeah. Like a reference. Pretty good.
Define replicate. Takes in a flattened list and a number n and returns a new list with each element replicated n times. Don't forget to test if the lists are empty. Okay, so
Well, we need our base case, first of all, which is
Yeah.
if the thing is empty, I think.
yeah,
So if
List.
n
Or-
again is 0 or list, yeah, that might works too.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Dude,
Otherwise, and I guess this is where we would map it. Oh, would we put the map in the function or in the main call?
um,
It's definitely the function, right?
I think we can put it in the function.
I'm pretty sure it's in the
oh, do n equals 0 too, and then you just
Oh, as
return.
another
Yeah.
base case or whatever. Oops.
Yeah. So if n is equal to 0,
Oh,
you just
that's
return
smart.
list.
Just return list.
Yeah, because it's just the same one.
Right. Okay. Or would it?
Otherwise,
Wouldn't
take
that
the
be if
first
there was a one?
Sub 1 or 0, because if there's nothing that will be added to it, I don't know.
Because if n equals 1, then I'm assuming that's when it returns just the list.
No, I believe it's
No, I think
replicated
it's
n
0.
times, correct? So if you put 0 in there, it's not going to be
Basically,
replicated
it's
at
running
all.
it from like 2 to 1 and then 1 to 0.
Oh, I see.
And then once it hits 0, it
Okay,
stops.
so not 0 then.
It is 0.
Oh, okay. What about
We should be
1
fine.
then?
I don't
Wait,
think
is this
we can
this
run it
isn't
upside down,
this
though.
isn't recursive though, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't.
I think we just have like
I think it's the map function and then con the two numbers together. Oh, but no, never mind. That's not right.
I think we map a function to each element of the list. So we'll map the function
Yeah.
clone that we defined up here. We'll
Mm,
Are
map
we
clone
allowed to
to the
use it
list.
though?
I see. Okay, yeah.
So if as long as n, yeah, that's the part I'm confused about. Clone.
Okay, I said we can use question 3. Okay, cool.
So A would be. No, that wouldn't. I have no idea actually.
So first it's map, and then it would be our list. So map the list. How does mapping work? I need to look at the thing again. Sort, filter, map.
Map.
Can you send me the clone function or your code real fast? Like just all of it. Caleb?
Just all of it.
All of it, yeah. Thank you. I want to try something. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Discord, for keeping the phone number.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
It really is. Okay.
I wish you could record from Discord. It would help.
Mm-hmm. I get that so we're cloning each element, but how do we add those elements together?
Yeah, and it should be ascending order.
Yeah.
So is it ascending order or so the way I thought like what replicate is doing is it's like here's the
The
list.
way it's given in the list.
Yeah, just like
Right,
you
whatever
get-
list we give it, it's just gonna repeat each element this many times.
Mhm.
So how about we make an empty list? Wait, it's gonna be. Wait,
I was kind of
on
wondering that if we could
clone.
just make an empty list and then append each clone to it,
Yeah,
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why we're
That would be a
using
nice
map,
shortcut.
right?
I'm down for that.
Where did map go?
cons are a pen.
That's a good question. Cons only lets you put two elements together, right? So,
Wait, so are we using map?
100%.
Right, so it's like map clone function,
Clone.
right?
Uh-huh. And then list, or well, LST. Um,
Oh, is it recursive? So it's like we call call map clone list n times.
oh, and then
Special-
cons with replicate again with n minus 1.
Um,
I think so. Hold on, let me try this.
oh, okay. I think what has to be done is
You can't do CAR. I was gonna think CAR. Can you do CAAR? So that takes like the second element or something?
the second element.
Never mind. It's okay. I'm thinking like how you get like each element.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what map
Uh,
automatically will do.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm confusing myself at this point.
I'm also confusing myself.
Me too.
I think I'm just gonna just try to type something and run it. It probably won't work, but
No, honestly, like it's coding. You have a point.
It's okay. We're pretty close. Got the right idea.
a clone and then a and
Like, I
n.
want to just use an empty function, but I feel like we're not supposed to do it that way. Like there's some other. What's the point? How do you use it?
I'll just try this. I don't think this is the right thing, but
I think so. Is there a way to remove an item from a list?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Did you guys do remove atom before? How did you remove it from there?
Probably. Because what I'm thinking is that we I'm just gonna try it actually. That can just go.
Expected procedure. It's not a procedure. A N.
Oh, duh. Okay. Let's just see if this works. Um, Hey, Caleb. You know how clone is supposed to take parameters? How do you do that in the else statement?
I just
It's like,
had them
use dot list.
like this, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me try that. Let's see.
Okay, it takes the one in. So goes through and returns. Oh, that's where it breaks. Oh, wait. Let me try something. Unbound identifier.
Okay, I'm gonna send you what I'm trying to do. Let me know what you think. I'll pop up the Discord. Because what I'm thinking is that like you've got your list, right? Like 1, 2, 3. You got like your clone function thing, con. So like you clone the first element, and then that cloned group is the first element of the con statement, and then the second one is the recursive part. So then run replicate again, but with the rest of the list, so CDR list.
Mm,
Does that make sense? That's what
yeah,
I'm
I
trying
kind
to
of
do.
get what you're saying.
It's just I can't figure out. It's just giving me errors because I don't know how the syntax works.
Okay. Let me try put this in. Clone N.
Like so, My parameters are very, very off. I'm trying to
Oh, so you just okay. You said-
yeah, the syntax is very wrong in the parameters.
So clone that n times,
There we
and then
go.
you add that to. You're constructing that with the rest of your other
Oh,
recursive
that's a
call,
smart
right?
idea to do car and then CDR. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and then replicate CDR list.
Okay.
I think it's
It might be
It's
because
back
this
to the
doesn't
beginning.
return a list.
Oh.
This
It just
mapping,
returns.
mapping did return a list though. Should return a list. Oh wait, it needs something after map, or map needs two parameters. That's what it's saying. Although I don't know if this will work. Is there a way to do this without map? Maybe map's not the way to do it.
Why don't you just call clone?
Without the map, just clone.
Yeah.
That's a really good point, actually.
Right.
What is this? So it just it returns a list. Okay, the first part of the list, and we're gonna
Yeah, no, Felice
construct
is
that
so
with the
right.
rest of
This, yeah, okay, let's see.
it. Might have.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Um,
It's missing an N.
Oh,
you're right.
pretty true.
-1?
Yes.
Oh wait, no, not n-1.
Oh, not N -1. Sorry.
Oh,
about that.
Because we're not
Oh, because we want
reducing
the
the number of
same
times.
number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just.
Just make sure the parentheses are okay.
Yay!
Okay. Kind of. It's not flattened, but it works, right?
It's not flattened, but it works. I'm glad we got the logic down. And then I don't know how to flatten it.
Um.
Ah.
Here. Let's go to the next one. I'm gonna figure out how to flatten
Okay.
it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So
okay, create a function
let me just see.
that takes in a flat or nested list and returns a flat list containing each element in the original input list replicated on.
Did you say two examples for this one? Yeah.
Okay. Of that. Each element of the original input is the items. Oh. Function 5 is weird, y'all.
Oy. What?
Huh? Function 5. I can
Yeah.
explain it. It's just weird. So basically, oh, I don't want to draw it. So here we've got nested lists, right? So let's say like, look at the second example, right?
Mhm.
There's like the first level where it's a list and the number two, and then
Uh-huh.
inside the list is a number one. So like one is at like a level two, and then the two is in the first list.
Right.
And then yeah, so one is at depth two, so you clone it 2 times. So
So
I
we're
guess the idea
flattening it,
is
and
that
then mhm.
the we can flatten it at the end, I think.
Right.
It's mostly
So I
just
think
cloning.
we're going through, and it's like if it's a certain depth level, we replicate it that many times or clone it that
Yes.
many times.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what we can do, what I was just thinking was like, you know, would it have to be recursive? Uh,
You can use
Probably.
I
clone
just, the
again.
idea, the logic I have in my head is like every time you go down a level or like a depth, add on like, n plus one and then clone any number of times. But how do we get down through the depths and how do we track that?
When we use CD or car, when we use car, yeah. If it's like, for example, if there are multiple things in this depth, then car would
Is there a
return
way
them.
to check if something is a list at all? Could we do like list question mark?
Yeah, I think list question mark is a
Because if we can do
actual.
that, then we can have that as a base case. So like, for example, here, it's like, okay, the first element is a list, so do recursiveness. But then number two, that's not a list, so you can just add two or return it or whatever.
It might return true though, with the way list question mark works.
Oh,
Or it might, I don't know, maybe we should just try it out, but I think it just returns true. As long as it's non-empty.
oh. Yeah, I don't want to figure out if it's empty or not. I just want to know if there's something, if
Right.
it is a list, if the element is a list.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we could use car, single out the first element.
Returns true if he is a list, either the empty list or a pair whose second element is a list.
It's a
This
list. So
So this says true, which makes sense. This says false.
because it's not a list, it's just two numbers.
So maybe, yeah, maybe this would work then.
Okay, should we try this?
Try it out. Yeah, we should try it out at least.
So if it's a list, oh, I don't know. Do we need const again?
Wait, we need parameters here.
Yeah, we need the list, and I guess we need. Oh,
Do we need? We don't need because
that's
it would.
it. No, yeah, you're right. That's all.
Yeah.
How are we gonna keep track of?
Or
Are we allowed to use? Are we allowed to use this? We're supposed to not use it,
what?
Are we allowed to use our clone function, or do we have to do it without it?
I think I would assume we're allowed to use it since we were allowed to use it in 4.
Okay.
So for list would be what if the current
I'm gonna
element?
try something.
The current element is a list, then
What is this called? Depth. I'm just gonna follow along with you. Hold on.
Mhm.
So null. Yeah. See? And then if it is a list, and this is for this. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure. Those are these.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Can we do?
How do we keep track of the depth?
You guys remember when you could do like is the car, you could do like CAAA car or like
Mhm.
CDDDR and it would do different things.
Yeah.
Do you remember how that worked at all? Because I'm trying to figure out like
So I asked that on Campus Wire.
okay.
If you do, so for example, CAR just takes the first element of the list. CDR takes the list after the first element.
Okay.
So if you do CADR, it's gonna be like what they made an example of like list, but starting from whatever like element. So for example, CADR is just gonna be a list one, right? And then CADDR or yeah, something like that. Hold on, let me go back to Campus.
Oh, so if the list is like this, then CADR returns that instead of, so CAR would return this. CADR returns this.
Oh, it's like the first element of everything but the first element. Got it.
Let me check though.
So does it go?
Yeah.
It seems like it goes like right to left then. So if you
So
have like
this is what they
So what
said.
I'm trying to do,
This one.
um,
Array
hold
1,
on.
0, assuming 10 is the last index, you can combine CDR and CAR to get CADR. Same as doing array 1. Yeah. And add these to get higher items and gets you an array 2. CADR gets you array 3 and so on. Stuff like that. That's what they said. Because I got them confused too when we were doing our lab last week. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna send this and try to explain the logic that I'm going through. I'm trying to see, because I couldn't figure out a way to do it in a way that we could track the depth. So, this doesn't work. Never mind. I don't think this works. No, this doesn't work. Never mind.
Those are quizzes. Never mind. It's okay.
What if we had a parameter for the depth?
Right?
I don't know if this
But
works.
like it doesn't in the example, for calling the function, it didn't have a parameter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just keep trying. Oh. No.
No, all of us doing the same thing, looking at it until we find something.
Nah, for real. Like, what else am I supposed to do?
I feel like
this is
I'm.
what I do in my projects too.
I think this is the right way to go. Like, you ask if the current element is a list, but I just don't know what to do after that because there's no way for. Like, how does the program know what the depth is?
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm
There's
trying to
like no
figure
for
out.
loop, no while
But then
loop,
I'm
like
thinking, like, even from then, like, if we have the depth, we'd have to use the clone function.
Right.
I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna try to, like, write the logic out. Okay.
so there's a code in the notes from last week on how to flatten a list. I don't know if we should put it for the last question still. For us to flatten the list that was being given. Yeah, that one. Instead of us
For number
doing
4 or number 5?
Oh, so
number
like
4.
finish this
Number
thing and
4.
then flatten it.
Yeah. But I don't know if we should.
Would it be easy? Like, do we have time?
Well, because then we would have to like do something like this, right?
Yeah.
Flatten the result.
Oh, yeah, if it's that easy, then sure. Might as well. No
But it
harm,
would
right?
look different from
Right. I don't know if that's what.
that's what they want, right? So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, theirs only has 2 parentheses.
Yeah. It's just like
Oh, I
every
see.
element is like a list for itself. Does it make
Yeah.
sense? So instead of it like all being one list, I guess. But I don't know if we should. I don't really. Okay. Got it to work, you know. But or you could put flatten before the else or after the else. Would that work?
Where like
Yeah. So this
after
is
the
the code.
entire list is constructed.
Yeah. So this is what it would look like. I don't know. We can
Like
always
putting
try
it
it.
inside the replicate function.
No. We're gonna use it as a helper function. So this is what it looks like from the notes. And you just add that as like a whole different function for itself.
Add that as a whole different function, then put that where.
After
Call it.
clone.
Or I mean, where would you call flatten?
There, after else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah, we can always try it.
Right here.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let me retake this.
Okay. Like, I think that will work.
Ooh. Wait, what? Okay. Oh. I will go ahead and attach these in the meantime. Still have
Sounds
20
good.
minutes though.
Yeah, I think we just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, we can do it.
I'm like hunting through the notes for.
Is there a way to declare like a variable inside this? I know he doesn't like, what did he called it, like a side effect or something?
Yeah, we're not really supposed to, as far as I know, but yeah, it's technically
I
a
just
helper function.
mhm.
But it's just another definition under the first one. If you look it up, there's an example on the thing.
I just feel like it would be easier if we maybe like initialized a variable called like depth, and then
Mhm.
every time the current element is a list, we're going down in depth, right?
Yeah.
If this is
Exactly.
true, then we can just add or like increment the that variable,
Mhm.
and then until we get to the bottom of the depth of the list. So like in this case, the bottom of depth would be 2, which is right here, because there's no other element that's any like deeper. So then the like if we had the variable depth, every time this condition is met, we increment it, so we get to 2, and then using what's it called, recursion, we like subtract out of that. I don't know. I don't really know any other way to do this.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Um,
Where n is the what? Where n is.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we should call it a day. This
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
was a little bit difficult.
Does he ever go over the answers to the labs?
He
think
doesn't, but I
right?
think you can go to office hours to ask for like a
Oh,
specific answer to one question
I
and
see.
be like, "Can you go over this? Because we had difficulty with this.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand." I think it would be helpful with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's 1 point. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Like,
Should we just turn this in then? To at least show that we tried something.
yeah,
It doesn't
we
run.
can try to turn it in. Because we did get to at least like one base case, and then like we had the right mindset. We just didn't know how to get into the
Hi,
depth
I'm
of the
back.
list. We gave up.
Oh no, wait, okay, low key. Okay, I was taking a pee and I was thinking about it. Let me think about it. We got like 10 minutes. Like, we can. Right?
If you have an epiphany,
Caleb's like about to turn in what we have, like just for assurance.
Okay.
But I was like, I can't find a way to get into the depth of the list. That's like my biggest problem.
if we could like initialize a variable, I think we could, but I feel like we're not supposed to do that with scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
no. It's
yeah.
It's
Hopefully,
okay. All right.
a word or something.
It's
So
okay.
should I submit?
Yeah,
Everything
Yeah,
good?
I vote yes.
I'm definitely gonna be taking a look at this, trying to solve it later. Honestly,
Yeah.
I kind of hit my like attention span limit anyways. So
Yeah,
after
me too.
question
I was
4, like I got a headache and I was like, oh, like it's time.
no, I feel that. I definitely feel that.
I need a yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna upload that video and send y'all the link and stuff. Oh wait, do we all do this
No, we
one
don't
or is it just one person?
Just one
Cloud
person.
service, 1%.
So
Okay,
whoever,
would it be me then?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So typically
Okie
whoever
dokie,
records.
I guess that's it then.
And
GG.
then yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
See you
Bye.
next week.
Adios.
Bye bye.